Hello. What's going on, boys? Super tired today, but let's get this done. What's up, Hamza, Andrew, Ricky, other Andrew? What's going on? Ginger, G Money. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys had a great day. Super good day over here. MSL been crushing this downtrend, as you guys know. Upside, downside, doesn't matter. We're going to crush it all. It's just about seeing the signals and playing your plays, have your risk, manage it. That's all it is. So usually I start off with a SPY chart. Today we're going to start out with what I saw this morning. Just so you guys get a little signal. I did jump on voice chat this morning before open just to go over a couple of things. The first thing I seen was this Bitcoin dumping. As you guys know, I use Bitcoin as a big correlation to stocks lately. It has been leading the market. So we seen Bitcoin dumping this morning. Second thing I looked at was bonds. Bonds were absolutely flushing this morning before open. That told me right away Tech's going to have a hard time holding up the gains from yesterday. Also yesterday, Ricky and G Money pointed out on that big rip, there was not really call buying. There was just put covering. So basically no one's buying. Everyone's just getting rid of their shorts. They're taking profits on their shorts. That's not bullish. That's basically just people taking profits on their puts, which they're going to roll over and reload later. So that's very bearish. Did I see this kind of day coming yesterday? Not at all. I thought we would have at least a 1-2 day bounce, which is why I didn't enter puts yesterday at close. I did enter Moderna puts, which went about 600, 700% or something. We'll go over that later. But here's SPY. So yesterday's huge rip off FOMC went straight to the 21 day, rejected hard, straight back down. We gave back all the move plus more. So we did take out yesterday's low and we closed below yesterday's low, 413.86 yesterday's, yeah. So we closed below yesterday's low as well. Very, very bearish. And I mean, the rallies are just getting smaller and smaller. We got this massive, big rally that just destroyed puts in March. I thought we would get at least half of that just because every time in a downtrend, what happens is we have vicious rallies, but every rally just makes a lower high. So basically, we set this high in the March rally to 462. There was no way in hell we were getting back to 462 in my opinion. The thing I said was maybe we get to the 50-day or the 200-day, like rapidly. That's a bear market rally. They didn't even give them 2 days. I saw a lot of people loading calls yesterday at close. It almost drew me in. I was like, oh, everything does look bullish. I mean, Powell was bullish as well. So maybe we go test that 50-day moving average on SPY around 436. Maybe we go even to the 200-day, which is at 447.91 or 448. But they didn't even do that. They didn't give any rally. There was a 2-hour bull market yesterday from 2 to 4 p.m. while Powell was talking and the FOMC came out. And they just destroyed it right back down. What does this mean? Bonds, the bond traders lead the stock market. Bonds have a lot more money in them. They have a lot smarter traders in them. And when the bond traders are mad, then that rolls over into equities always. You've seen the bonds dumping this morning. Clear sign the market was going to dump. And you've seen the market right off the open. Look at this flush on SPY. This is a 10-minute chart. We didn't even stop dumping until 11 o'clock, guys. It's almost 2 hours into the day, and we just went straight down. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? Right off the open, I told you guys Amazon was going to be the play of the day. The 2400s closed at $4.80 yesterday. They opened today at over $9, so I was like, oh, like maybe, I don't want to chase them at $9. Bucky called out Tesla. I asked him right away, what did you get in with? I seen a bounce, jumped in. We crushed it. You guys know the rest of the story is known. And other than that, QQQ, we hit for 100% on the puts as well. It's just easy cloud play, guys. Yeah, I've been trying out this cloud a little bit. I want to make sure it works first before I give it, help you guys with it. But let's see what happens. Right here, we got this bounce at around 1 o'clock. I already had huge profits from Tesla, Moderna, Etsy. So what I did was I basically took a shot on 1DTE QQQ, which expires tomorrow. Took those for 100% easy. XLF complete dump as well. Banks followed the pattern. I mean, when they're selling like there was today, nothing's going to be safe, guys. Even Oxy went down, and Buffett just announced that he bought 6.9 million shares. I'm still bullish oil, still bullish energy, but on days like today, you cannot be bullish on anything. That's why I waited for the end of the day for those Oxy calls, and you guys seen how they ripped. IWM, absolute disaster case. All dumped straight into 12 o'clock, guys. 3 hours straight down on IWM. You see this cloud, it never even made it back in the cloud for an entry. When it bounced here and it came back and lost the cloud, this was a short entry here. Those would have went 100% as well, just like the QQQ. VIX 1 day down. So they burned all the VIX yesterday because a lot of people were in puts for the FOMC. What's up, Tonka? How you doing, brother? Hope you had a big day. I know you followed a bunch of plays. VIX, they burned off the premium because a lot of people take put hedges into the FOMC. As soon as they crushed those guys and they had to cover, then they ripped the VIX right back up 24% today, guys. Up $6 on the VIX. That's a huge move. And in bear markets is when you see these kinds of VIX candles. You see this one right here, up 24%. Up 24%. Today, up 24%, more than 24%. That little rally at the end of the day killed it a little bit, but it was up about 30% today. So let's see where VIX goes from here. It just keeps basing higher, guys. Like I've been telling you, when it starts doing this, when it starts setting higher lows, that's when you gotta be worried, because at one point they're just gonna break something, just like they did here in COVID, just like they did here in 2018, just like they did here in 2018 as well, beginning of 2018 and end of 2018. They just kind of base it higher. The daily lows get higher and higher, and then all of a sudden they just explode it. So that explosion is coming, in my opinion. VIX will be in the 40s at some point this month, in my opinion. Other than that, just be cautious. I'm not bullish at all. Again, there will be rallies. We will catch them. But for now, puts are paying so well. It's so easy. Morning off Tesla. So Two Stock asked me to go over why I went in Tesla when I did. So basically, I was watching my Moderna puts this morning. I wanted Amazon, didn't take them. I just explained why. But Tesla right here, bookie jumped in the 275s. It was holding well. The rest of the market was dumping. I got this bounce up to the cloud right here. You see this little white line right here? That's a 13 EMA. I got a bounce to there. I entered puts right here for $2.60, $2.60, 875 Tesla puts. And look at, just straight down, just like the rest of the market, all the way to 1030. Tried to bounce, didn't even get in the cloud, dumped right back down. Got in the cloud, dumped right back down. Again in the cloud. These are all entries in the cloud, by the way, for puts. It was all day downtrend. I called it out in the morning. It was very easy. Very obvious plays. I think these puts went for 850%. So congrats if you caught them. I know a lot of members did. I'm very happy about that, more than myself. But I'm very happy you guys made money. And Moderna, yesterday I took puts because the earnings were very good. CEO said something very, very stupid. We had a little double top at the end of the day there. As you guys see here, from pre-market as well, there was a top. And this morning they gapped down. I sold them for 100%. They went about 600, 700%. So obviously I could have held on for more, but I switched over to Tesla, which was my main focus of the day. So that's why I sold my Moderna early. Other than that, I mean, you can't really ask for much more. 145 puts, they closed $4 in the money. At the low of the day on Moderna, they were $7 in the money, guys. So probably 700, 800% on those Modernas. Congrats if you caught those. Amazon. Now Amazon, here we go. I took 2,000 puts right here. Again, same play, big dump. If we caught those 24s, my year would have been done. Not my day, but my year probably would have been done. Those contracts went from $9 to $110, I think. I didn't catch those, so instead I took the 2,000s for next week right here for 685. Those went over 950. I think they even went to 10, so close to 50% there if you caught them. I know Red Starburst caught them. I know Top Dog caught them. A couple other people caught them. Sold those, didn't want to hold them overnight. You know, it's $2,000. That's way out of the money. What's up, Edwards? How you doing? And it's very easy to see. It's just a downtrend. Every bounce to the cloud sold off. Every bounce to the cloud sold off every single time. End of the day, we did close above, so that does leave me a little bit towards maybe a gap up, maybe an oversold bounce overnight that leads to another gap down. I don't know. I'm pretty flat overnight. The only thing I held was Oxy. I took these at the end of the day. Overall on Amazon as well, I know I'm going through an intra-daily chart, but if you guys look at the weekly chart on Amazon, it's absolute destruction. There was this huge trend line all the way from September of 2018, as you guys see here. Resistance, then it turned into support, and now we crossed underneath the 200-day moving average on the weekly chart of Amazon. We lost the trend line, and tomorrow, if we do not close above 25.32 on Amazon, this chart is just done. The last time we were under the 200-day weekly on Amazon was never. So you guys can go back in history. I think the last time was 2008. During the financial crisis was the last time Amazon was underneath. So if you think that this is over, or if the selling is done, or if the bottom is in, just look at an Amazon chart and convince yourself otherwise. Or just listen to me every day since January. I've been saying it. Etsy, earnings weren't too bad. They weren't great. Obviously, as you guys know, any earnings that aren't amazing, the stock gets punished the next day. Etsy held up pretty well comparatively to the market. The charts that I showed you on Tesla, Amazon, look at Etsy. It barely moved today. Let's be honest. Like it opened up today at 94.36 and we closed at $90. Only a $4 down move on such a shitty company is not a big move, but I think this one follows in CVNA's footsteps. If you guys remember, the day after earnings, CVNA stayed up because there was people covering their puts, because there was people getting stopped out. But I think this one has a lot further down to go, and my target on Etsy would be $75, guys. This is where I think it goes, which would be the, where is this? February of 2000 and March 2019 highs would be my target on Etsy short. That would put it around 73. If we lose that level, then we're going all the way down to 30 bucks. And I'm not saying anything that I don't believe in. I do think Etsy will go down to at least 73. So we will catch these puts again in the future, mark my words, but today was not the day. I did close them green overall. I took a hit on them in the morning. I got in too early. And then I jumped back in at $1.10. I sold those at $1.60 and covered my loss, and then some, had some green on it too. So pretty much a perfect day. The only thing that I wanted really badly was Amazon, but Tesla made up for it. Like me and Bucky were discussing, we caught the ugly stepchild, even though we didn't catch the king Amazon. But the last play I did of the day, at the end of the day, was Oxy. I'm very, very bullish on oil, not just because of the whole Russia-Ukraine thing, but a lot of stuff adds up here. So inflation is good for commodities, first of all. Second of all, Warren Buffett just bought 6 million shares this week on Monday and Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday, the stock was trading at 58 and 60. And right now we were trading at 62. So we got in basically $2 more expensive than Warren Buffett himself. The second thing, as you guys probably see here, I have a huge monster arrow down here. That is because the daily MACD was crossing over today. Daily MACD has crossed bullish on Oxy. See if I can make that bigger, if you guys see that. So the blue line is crossing over the orange line, which means the daily MACD is crossing bullish. You guys see this underneath as well. It was all red. It was all selling all throughout here. And finally, we got some green. So last time, this turned green. You guys see the kind of run it went on right here. Let me make this smaller for you guys. So it turned green right here. And look at the run we went on. Turned green way back here. And look at the run we went on. So I'm expecting a little bit of a run on Oxy here, especially with Warren Buffett disclosing that he bought 6 million shares. And I'm bullish energy, and rates and yields don't affect oil as much as they do tech, and the bonds don't affect these companies as much as they do tech either. But on a down day like today, if we have another down day like today, they're not going to save anything. They're not going to hold anything up. But look at Oxy's chart intraday here, and you'll see how this held up compared to the rest of the market. So on a day where the market was down, stock market or SPY was down 3.55%, which is $15. Oxy was red. Oxy actually closed green because we gapped up from yesterday. It closed up plus 1.17%. So basically, Oxy did not give a shit what SPY did, which is exactly the kind of company I want to go long on right now. Also, you have this double top or triple top that you're watching here at 63.24. If we break through 63.24, it's a blue sky breakout. The last time we broke through these highs was way back in 2019, and you guys see how high this has been in the past. Other than that, I hope you guys had a fantastic day. I know everyone, almost 90% probably of premium members in my stock life, had a great day. Do your homework, guys. I know a lot of people in there are like, oh, these guys are making more money. These guys, because people that work, they will get the results. If you don't work and you're lazy and you show up and just take call outs and just, you know what I mean? It's not going to work out. You're going to get random results. Put in the work, make the money. Thank you guys for attending. I'll see you guys tomorrow.